Hello and welcome. We're thrilled to have you join us today to get a brief overview of the different conference activities and tips for having a successful Yeast 22 experience. This event is organized and hosted by GSA's Early Career Leadership Program. We will also talk about the ECLP in today's event, how to get involved in GSA's professional development. I will first introduce myself and let every organizer to do the same. I'm Marie Berenger and I'm postdoctoral associate at St. Bernard Prebys Medical Discovery Institute in La Jolla, in California, United States. I'm member of the Community and Membership Engagement Subcommittee, as well as the other organizer today.
Hi, I'm Yinglen Ho, a PhD candidate from the University of Lausanne in Switzerland and one of the co-chairs in the subcommittee.
Hi, I'm Aishwarya Kothari. I'm a PhD student from Montana State University in Bozeman, Montana.
Hi, my name is Joseph Obwede. So I'm a PhD candidate at the University of British Columbia, Vancouver. Thank you.
Today we will cover the following. What is the Genetic Society of America? Yeast 22 Code of Conduct, Yeast 22 in-person tips, Yeast 22 app, virtual conference networking, and poster presentation. First, Tracey DePellegrin will give us an introduction on behalf of GSA. Tracey is the Executive Director of GSA, as well as the Executive Editor of Genetics on G3.
Hi, thank you so much, Marie. I'm Tracey, the Executive Director of the Genetics Society of America and Executive Editor of the GSA journals Genetics and G3. I'm delighted to welcome you here today for the first day of GSA's Yeast Genetics Meeting. It's a really important community to me. My first mentor was Beth Jones, who was then Editor-in-Chief of Genetics. You've made a great decision to attend today's session, where you'll learn how to make the most of the conference. With all the cool tools, programs, and ways to meet colleagues, I hope you'll come to feel that we're all together, even for those who are connecting online. And about the conference, almost half of the attendees are undergrads and grad students, and we have a lot of postdocs too. The hybrid format of all GSA conferences is awesome for reaching across borders, whether you're giving a talk, a poster, or just attending. We have almost 30 countries represented this year. There are lots of opportunities for professional development programming, and hopefully you've signed up for a few events. So what is GSA and what do we do for you? We're a scholarly society with about 5,500 members worldwide. Our members use genetics to make discoveries and to improve lives. They come from all career stages and they work in academia, industry, research institutes, and other scientific settings. Our members govern the society through an elected board of directors, and they serve in countless volunteer roles to ensure that GSA is your society. Early career scientists can join our peer-reviewed training program at Genetics. The application cycle for the next cohort opens this month, so please apply. Check out our job board too. We've also got our excellent early career scientist leadership program, where you can develop new skills, meet new people, and make a difference by creating programs for your colleagues. Our new public communication committee is working on providing ways to help you to communicate your science. Check out President Jane Hubbard's latest blog post on genes to genomes. We also publish Genetics in G3. We host conferences such as TAGC, WORM, Population, Evolutionary, and Quantitative Genetics, DROS, and more. We also advocate for increased scientific funding for your research. We've raised our voice in support of Black scientists, international students, immigrant scientists, and health policy experts. In 2020, we launched a society-wide effort to combat racism in our field, and we believe in actions, not just words. We've chosen over 100 junior scientists to be part of a presidential membership initiative so we can help folks get and stay connected in GSA. Please join GSA if you haven't already, but for now, enjoy the conference and look for GSA staff, board members, and editors if you want to learn more about us. Please contact me anytime if you have questions or ideas on how we can serve you better. Thank you.
To ensure that the conference is a welcoming environment for everyone, we want to briefly go over the Yeast 22 Code of Conduct. Be kind and respectful to the host and participants. Remember that offensive and inappropriate behavior are not conducive to the conference environment. As this year's conference is hybrid, we be aware that this policy extends to all of the online spaces, including the Slack channel. If you have any question about accessibility during the conference or need to report a violation, appropriate email can be found under the Code of Conduct tab at the conference website. Given the hybrid environment that the conference is taking place this year, we would like to clarify that live tweeting of presentation is allowed unless the speaker states otherwise. Taking or sharing photos of the research media is permitted only with permission. Use basic best practice during live presentation, including placing questions or comments in the chat box and muting your microphone during the presentation. These guidelines can be found at the links shown here or through the main conference webpage. In-person attendees will be required to upload their negative test result or proof of recent recovery documentation to 42 Chat by August 17, and prior to their arrival to UCLA. Note that you will need to upload your proof of vaccination and proof of a negative test at the same time. Attendees will receive an invitation to upload their documentation in the coming weeks. Please note, if you are unable to schedule an appointment for a COVID test or obtain result before travel, you may take an at-home test and upload a photo of the results along with a photo of your driving license or other government or school-issued ID. This test should be taken within 24 hours of your arrival at the conference site.
For the Yeast 22 conference, as well as other conferences by GSA, there is a dedicated app available with key resources to help make your experience a success. Through the app, you'll be able to search, browse, and filter abstracts, sessions, and presenters. Additionally, you can make your own personal schedule by adding sessions and presentations through the appropriate tab, which we will discuss more in a moment. Once you know which presentations you'll be attending, you can access live talks, poster files, and poster audio presentations. You can also ask the presenters questions and join the community chat. The conference app can be reached through the conference website in the program tab, as shown in the image here. The conference app is available for desktop or laptop as well as mobile devices, including Apple iOS and Android. You can browse PDFs of abstracts as well. For any technical issues, feel free to view the technology facts in the conference website under this How To tab. To use the app, you'll need to log in using your registration badge ID number and last name. The badge ID number is listed in your registration confirmation email and should have been included in an email earlier this week with the subject, "Get ready for Yeast 22." Be sure to check your junk or spam folders if you don't see it. Check the facts for more detailed instructions if you're still having trouble. Two key features of the conference app include curation of a personal schedule. While navigating the agenda in the app, you can select specific parallel sessions, workshops, and posters you're interested in seeing. These will be added into a personal schedule tab as pictured so that you can easily view them and plan your dates. A virtual navigation space. This can be accessed through the Home tab, allowing you to create spaces for discussions as well as for viewing the plenary and parallel sessions.
Hosting an event in this hybrid in-person and virtual environment has many benefits. Much of the networking at conferences happens informally, in line for coffee during breaks between sections, or in the poster exhibit hall. We recognize that these connections can be just as important as the scientific conversations. To help fill this gap, Yeast 22 has multiple ways for you to stay connected to other conference goers and hopefully help you to expand your professional network. Twitter provides an excellent opportunity for professional networking. There is a lot you can say in 280 characters. You can follow along with the conference by following the hashtag Yeast22. When you tweet about anything conference related, remember to include both the conference hashtag Yeast22 and also tag Genetics GSA. Your tweet will be more searchable by others. Tweet throughout the conference. Did you hear a presentation that blew you away? Tweet about it. Do you want to advertise your poster for others to view? Tweet about it. Did you see a deer or bobcat while walking around UCLA? Tweet about it and make sure to include pictures if you can. Slack is another excellent way to find others with your interests and make personal history, ability to share files. The link to join the Slack workspace can be found on the conference webpage. Locate how to drop down menu and find the join Yeast Slack. The button to join the Slack workspace can be found at the bottom. Once you have joined the conference Slack workspace, you will be automatically added to the channel meant for all attendees. These are designated with A at the beginning of the channel name. This includes a channel for meeting-wide announcements, a general channel for conversations and questions that don't fall in any other channel, an introduction, that is introduction channel where you can introduce yourself and share a bit about your work, a jobs channel for both those looking for a position and those who have a position to offer, and a tech help channel where you can report technical issues and get help. There are many more channels, so don't stop there. Move your cursor over the plus sign next to channel and click Browse Channels. A list of all the available channels will pop up. Search through the list and join anything that interests you by clicking the green Join button on the right. Please remember that conference code of conduct applies to Slack. There are few other opportunities to network with your colleagues at Yeast 22. Most mornings and afternoons contain a collection of meetups, both in person and virtual. Meetups are divided into specific topics that will rotate throughout the conference. For example, this afternoon, there will be a multilingual networking mixer at the event. Let your current network know that you're attending the conference as well. Publicize your attendance on networking platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, both before and during the event. Make a plan for connecting with people during the conference. When you are online, you wouldn't bump into anyone in the in-between section. So think ahead how you will be able to will be available at the conference. So review the attendee list. This list is available on the Yeast 22 website. Engage in real time, messaging during the presentations. Letting people know what you are participating in is a great way to make new professional connections.
So one other topic I'm going to cover today is poster sessions at Yeast 22. What's a conference without poster sessions, right? Poster sessions consist of two separate parts at Yeast 22. First are the poster files in the conference app. Poster PDFs with an optional 2-minute audio overview will be searchable from the 12th of August onwards. Click on a poster of interest to view the abstract, bookmark the poster, or add the corresponding live poster sessions to your schedule. You can leave questions for poster presenters using the conference app too. Simply scroll to the very bottom of the posters app entry to find the discussion section that allows you to leave a comment. Check back throughout the conference because the authors have the ability to reply. For more details, check the link in the bottom corner or visit the conference homepage. The second way posters are presented this year is in person. There are a few things to help make your poster session run smoothly. First, prepare before you attend. It's helpful to look up the program numbers of the posters you're interested in before the session starts. Don't try to attend as many talks and poster sessions as you can fit in, as you will be so exhausted that you won't be able to focus on the talks and posters most important to you. Next, if you are presenting a poster, take time to practice. This will help you feel more confident on the day and be prepared for any questions that the audience may ask you. Aim to have a short walkthrough of your research that takes 5 minutes or less. It's a good idea to prepare 1 or 2 sentences for when anyone asks who you are and what your research involves. This should summarize what you do so that anyone who asks has an overview and can ask questions to find out more. Most importantly, use any free time you have during the conference to network. Don't forget to take notes and write down take-home messages after each presentation. Also record any follow-ups you want to do when you return from the conference.
Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited to introduce you all to the many professional opportunities available to our graduate and postdoc members. We have several early career leadership program alumni and current members joining us at Yeast 22. So keep an eye out for it. Keep an eye out if you want to discuss their experience with the program. If you have any questions or concerns during the conference, find Jessica, Balind, Sarah, or Anne-Marie. Sarah can also answer any questions you have about the Presidential Membership Initiative, the peer review program, and our journals, Genetics and G3. The Genetics Society of America serves an international community of scientists who use genetics to make new discoveries and improve lives. We have over 5,000 members from around the world. We are involved in the genetics community in numerous ways, including conferences. The GSA conference foster collaboration, resource development, and the spread of technology and ideas. Publications. Our peer-reviewed journals, Genetics and G3, publish high-quality original genetics research across the breadth of the field. Career development. GSA professional development programs provide rich opportunities for scientists to gain skills and experience. And that is where the Early Career Leadership Program comes in. GSA recognizes that early career scientists are the future of our research community. To help them shape that future, we have designed a program that provides student and postdoc members from around the world with rich opportunities to engage, change, and advance their careers. In this online program, participants work in teams to propose, develop, and implement initiatives that address unmet needs for the early career scientist community. Participants have the opportunity to work on their writing skills, which includes the option to take a writing workshop tailored for the needs of early career scientists. Early career leaders complete the program with new skills, a network of peers and mentors, and concrete deliverables that demonstrate their abilities. Hear from the ECLP members in the videos included on the ECLP homepage by scanning the QR code.
It is divided into several teams. Each team of students and postdocs form a subcommittee with specific goals, working collaboratively under the leadership of their respective co-chair, while also drawing on expertise of experienced advisors. The steering committee. The steering committee is composed of the co-chair of each subcommittee. They meet with the GSA executive director and members of the board of directors to discuss the direction of the Early Career Leadership Program, as well as share resources and establish collaborative projects between the subcommittees. The steering committees provides guidance to the leadership program subcommittees and facilitates project, events, and proposals. Aside from the steering committee, there are 6 subcommittees. First, we have community and membership engagement. The members of this committee work to address the challenges and concerns of their fellow early career scientists. The Community and Membership Engagement Committee, in cooperation with the ECS subcommittees, provides helpful resources, gathers important feedback, and create communications that unites and inform the scientific community. There are different projects, such as creating communication pieces and policies that impact training, including suggestions for change, and collaborating with early career social scientists to survey the scientific community. Next, the career development. The career development subcommittee supports early career scientists as they navigate their career paths, learn about career options, and curates resume enhancing skills and experience. Members work together to develop resources that highlight the many career trajectories that are possible with a genetics education and research training. The committee's projects are the organization of the Workshop Wednesday seminar series, a series of virtual workshops designed to help early career scientists connect and plan their future career. The development of the Decoding Life interview series, a blog and social media posts to demonstrate the diversity of career options for PhD scientists. The compilation and development of resources for early career scientists through the Career Development Toolkit. The communication and outreach. The communication and outreach subcommittees aims to bridge the communication gap between scientific disciplines as well as between scientists and the public. Members work together to craft informative articles and projects, helping to make new discoveries more accessible among researchers and fostering society's understanding and appreciation of science. So, what about their projects? They create infographic and communication pieces describing transformative discoveries for a general audience, and they manage the ECS newsletter. Multimedia. The multimedia subcommittees aim to communicate the scientific discoveries to a broader audience in an easily accessible format and facilitate open discussion as well as promote future collaborations among national and international scientists who share the same research interest. Members work together to develop their scientific communication and outreach skills by curating multimedia content and helps genetic studies gain audiences outside of the genetics community. Their main project is to create genetics in our world podcast, where scientific articles published in GSA journal will be featured and discussed. Policy and advocacy. The ECS Policy and Advocacy Subcommittee develops useful resources related to career training policies and works to connect members of the scientific community with elected officials and government agencies. Their projects are to contribute to the ECS weekly newsletter for early career scientists and curate list of policy fellowship and training opportunities. But not the least is accessibility. The accessibility subcommittees aims to make the ECLP's leadership and training opportunities more inclusive of early career scientists with disabilities. It consists of liaison from each ECLP subcommittee and other members who help raise awareness within the ECLP about challenges and needs of scientists with disabilities. Members help to ideate ways to adopt a combination of universal design approaches to improve the accessibility of ECLP's projects and resources.
If any of these subcommittees sounded interesting to you, there are ample options to join our program. The ECLP is open to both graduate students and postdocs and consists of 2-year terms serving on one of the assigned subcommittees we discussed previously. ECLP has a number of exclusive offerings, including working with a professional editor on your writing, the Leadership and Management in Action program, and the ECLP Slack channel. If you're interested in applying to be a part of this rewarding program, the next application cycle will open up in August 2022. Stay tuned by watching the program webpage and ECS weekly newsletter. Even though the next application cycle doesn't open until later this year, you can still get involved in the programming developed by the ECLP now. Joseph will spend the next few minutes giving you a preview of the different offerings listed here.
Join us every other month for virtual professional development workshops hosted by the Career Development Subcommittee, designed to help early career scientists network and plan their future careers. Past workshops have covered building a career as an editor at a scientific journal, understanding faculty positions at primarily undergraduate institutions, PUIS, how to pave your career path abroad, a guide for international scientists. Hope is not a plan, how to proactively manage your career, and more. The next workshop, Wednesday, will be August 10, 2022, with the topic, Scientists with Multiple Careers, How to Handle Another Career Outside the Lab. Stay tuned. The Genetics in Your Work podcast highlights recent articles published in the GSA journals, Genetics and J3, and share the story behind the work to make genetic studies more accessible to an interdisciplinary community of scientists. Listening to the Genetics in Your Work podcast anywhere you get your podcast, like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify, or by following the QR code here. This podcast is created by the members of the Multimedia Subcommittee of the GSA ECLP. Join us for workshops and panels hosted by the Communication and Outreach Subcommittee. These workshops allow you to expand your knowledge on how to communicate science, both inside and outside of academic setting. The previous workshop was a careers in science communication panel, including a science communication instructor, an astrobiologist, and a community manager as the company of biologists. So these offer an opportunity to gain valuable insights on communication from diverse career backgrounds. Our latest science communication workshop was in July. This workshop was how to transition from academia to a science and medical writing career. You can get more information on the GSA website using the QR code. The Science Policy Fellowship Database was started by the ECLP Policy and Advocacy Subcommittee. This tool is a searchable collection of science policy training opportunities that allow you to simplify your search for positions that suit your goals and interests. This is found at the GSA's website using the QR code. You can filter your search by the required education to apply, location, compensation, application deadline, and other features. It is an excellent tool to easily find opportunities that fit your unique needs. The Early Career Scientist Weekly is a members only email newsletter featuring resources, opportunities, and job listing tailored for students, postdocs, and others in their career journey. Curated each week by the Communication and Outreach Subcommittee, the ECS Weekly delivers advice and a wide range of jobs fellowship, volunteer, internship, training, workshop, conferences, and other listings.
In addition to the ECLP, I also want to briefly cover some professional development opportunities currently at GSA. To be the most vibrant society that we can be, it's imperative that we attract talented and creative individuals from diverse backgrounds. Diversifying membership is part of the effort to build a thriving scientific enterprise and to create a more equitable and inclusive society. This program is designed to increase diversity in the GSA membership by offering presidential membership packages to early career scientists. The package includes free membership for 2022 in the appropriate career category, abstract fee waiver for one GSA conference, single waiver good for 3 years, recognition in genes to genomes. Presidential members will receive all benefits of GSA membership, including a subscription to genetics, discounts on publishing in genetics and G3, discounts on conference registration, attendance at GSA-sponsored workshops, and more. Additionally, they'll benefit from access to networking resources within GSA and the opportunity to participate in the Early Careers Leadership Program and the Genetics Peer Review Training Program. The GSA and the Personal Genetics Education Project, pgEd, of Harvard Medical School have a partnership to build public dialogue about genetics technologies. Their joint program aims to better equip scientists to engage in discussions about genetics with all communities, with special emphasis on those who have been marginalized, economically disadvantaged, or otherwise excluded from conversations about science. This series of online workshops aims to increase our awareness of the ethical and social dimensions of genetics and build skills for public engagement. Our December seminar, Exploring Human Sex Variation Through Athletics, was followed up by a recent Genes to Genomes blog post titled Trans Exclusion in Sports, a discriminatory and erroneous tradition, which you can read on our blog now. Our most recent seminar was a discussion of the genetics of deafness, held in American Sign Language, and will be available for viewing on the pgEd homepage soon. The peer review training program was developed by genetics editors and GSA journals to help early career scientists find training in this field. Peer reviewers are vital to science, yet early career scientists in our field rarely receive formal training in how to be a good reviewer. This uneven training means we're failing to prepare the next generation of reviewers, but it also means many students and postdocs miss their chance to develop skills central to their success. Understanding the expectations of peer reviewers and editors, critical thinking, evaluating research, and providing constructive scientific feedback. This program is conducted online, so no travel is required. Participants complete 5 hours of virtual training in which they, first, learn to dissect a manuscript, second, conduct a practice manuscript review, and third, receive personalized feedback on the practice review. After training, participants will take part in the peer review process at Genetics, reviewing real manuscripts that match their expertise for a period of up to 2 years. Their reviews will be used in the editorial process, and participants will receive the decision letter and the other reviews. The editors may also provide participant reviewers with feedback. The next round of applications to the program will open this fall. Early career scientists from anywhere in the world are encouraged to apply. We particularly welcome applications from members who lack opportunities to receive peer review training in their home labs or departments. So last, the Lil Nasser Award is available to graduate student and postdoctoral members of GSA to enhance their professional development. Awardees each receive up to $1,000 to subsidize attendance costs for conferences, lab courses, and career workshops, either in person or virtual. Why should you or your lab members apply? Attending conferences, courses, and workshops enables early career scientists to be inspired by the latest findings, connect with new people, and receive valuable feedback on their research. These events can shape careers and foster valuable connections in the field. Check the GSA website for future opportunities to apply. With that, we'd like to thank you for watching today and have a wonderful Yeast 22 conference.